So, good thing I was. It mattered if I would have been on time anyway, then, I guess. So. Wait on some people to come. Okay. So, 9:02. Today is Sunday, right? Okay, finally got a viewer. I was late anyway, so. So, whoever that viewer is, what's up? Don't know if you're already a listener or what, but hey, what's up, Aaron? Hey, that's perfect timing. As soon as I laid down, my sleeping pills were kicking in. What do you take, Aaron? For sleep? Cause I've taken a few different things. That the doctors have prescribed. It didn't really work. So, 3. Yeah, I hope y'all had a good Mother's Day. I went and seen my mom. She cooked. I washed dishes and everything. We ate and stuff. Unisom, okay. Yeah, I've never taken that. But yeah, so for any mothers that end up listening to this, happy Mother's Day. Yeah, I went and seen my mom, ate with her, cooked, sat there and chilled for a while and everything, and then came back home and laid down because I didn't really sleep last night. But yeah, so yeah, it jumped up to 3 or 4 and then jumped back down to 0, or then just jumped back down to 1 real quick. Okay, now it's back up to 5. So what's up, Billy? What's up, everybody else? So I figured I'd talk and munch on some gushers a little bit. But nothing much, Billy. Just getting on here doing this live. Hey, y'all, this stuff right here. Cedar wood from Everyman Jack. This stuff smells so good. I love it. I wish I would have got the shower gel. I got the sandalwood, but the sandalwood is like, it ain't even moving up no more. So I went ahead and got this. I'm feeling, like I always feel pretty much, Billy. It's kind of, man, like, it's hard to explain. And I guess it's hard to explain because it's becoming my new normal, Like, I've been adapting to medical problems since I was 14. I got hit by the car in 97. I was 14 years old, and I've been adapting ever since. So, like, and then in 2008, the neurological stuff really started hitting me. So yeah, I've been adapting to medical stuff for like almost 30 years. So it's kind of hard to say, but I ain't felt lately. I still haven't felt like I want to feel like. I would love to go back to at least feeling like I did whenever I first started the channel. So, well, before I started the channel, a few months before. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm feeling alright right now, I guess. So, my head ain't doing its shaky shit. It doesn't feel like it's gonna do its shaky shit. So that's good. Which, that's a new thing. But, yeah, y'all. This too, the sea salt, man, this sea salt smells so good. And I had the deodorant. Well, I do have it. It's in my car, in my truck. But my son, he ended up going, I took him to the Derby, and then, thanks Billy, I appreciate it. And, well, his deodorant wore off, so he went to grab a stick of Degree that I had in the truck for him, just in case he was with me and he needed deodorant. Well, it evidently, something happened to where it wasn't even in there no more whenever he pulled the lid off. So I don't know what was up with that. So I let him use my sea salt, the deodorant like this, the Everyman Jack sea salt. I let him use that, and he ended up, that became his, because I told him, I was like, dude, it's been on your sweaty, stinky bits. I'm not putting that on me. So, do you have any thoughts on doing another power tool video, with it being one of your most viewed videos and everything? You know, I would like to, but I guess I could do another one. But the only problem is, it's all the same tools, because I haven't gotten anything new. I don't think, yeah, I haven't gotten anything new. So I would do another one, Aaron, but yeah, and I probably will. But what's up, Dakota and friends? ASMR. Yeah, I would do another one, but would y'all want me to do another one with the same old tools? You know? So, and you hear, nah, Derek, I ain't never done that. Maybe I should do it right now. It smells fine to me. But, yeah. And then, this is one that I just got. So, coconut and vanilla. This shit smells pretty good, too. And then, the crimson oak. Crimson oak smells pretty good. Take a deep one. Why do you want me to smell my ear? But yeah, so what y'all do today? Just try it. Okay. Nothing. 3 times. I ain't doing all that shit. I still gotta stick my fingers in this bag. I mean, I know it's with my pinky that I did it, but still. What does your ear smell like, Derek? What's up, Minty? I guess that's what your name is supposed to be. The M1NTYY. So, not shit, just I have a pair of Louis V's coming. Louis V replicas. I have a pair of Louis V replicas. I have a pair of, I think it's Jordan 3, all white ones coming. I think they're Jordan 3s. And I want to say something else too, but I can't remember what the other one is that's coming. So, cheddar cheese, like freshly used hockey gloves. I've never smelled hockey gloves before, but it doesn't sound too good. Yeah, I've been following this channel since day one. Most viewed on YouTube. Hell yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate that. Yeah, y'all, so what do y'all think? Because I've had role plays are big in the ASMR community. I've seen plenty of people say they wanted me to do role plays. Like earlier on, I do role plays, and they struggle. They struggle bad. So, like, I've actually gotten to where I like doing them, but like Smart Pop cheddar cheese popcorn. Well, I'm glad my ear don't smell like that. Derek, you ever smell at your belly button? You ever stuck your finger in there and smelled it, especially on a hot summer day? Video with the pictures was great. Nice to see you go. Hey, appreciate that, Dakota. Yeah, I'm gonna do another one. And I got a bunch of ideas, and tomorrow's video is going to be making I made some what's called some chicken crust pizzas. Instead of it being made with flour, the crust is made out of Parmesan cheese, an egg, and ground chicken. And it was my first time making them, so they came out really good. They don't look all that great, as y'all will end up telling, but yeah, they tasted really good. So I just wasn't happy at the way they looked, but I'm gonna try to make them again, and I'm gonna do different recipe things that I've been wanting to try. What's the tapping coming from in your intro? I don't even remember, Aaron. Honestly, I don't remember what I was. It might have been a bottle of cologne. Like your wife's dirty socks. Yeah, I don't remember, Aaron. It could have been one of my bottles of cologne. It might have been something else. I don't remember. Honestly, cooking videos would slap. Yeah, some of the cooking videos that I've watched on other ASMR channels, I love them. So Miss Bell has one. That's the only video of hers that I watch, because she uses that channel to push OnlyFans. So, but her cooking video where she's making muffins, I think it's muffins, I haven't watched it in a while, is a really good video. So that's one of my go-to videos. Do I ever get salt buildup on my eyebrows? Nah. Can you do some tapping now? Yeah, sure. One of the best ASMR creators right here. Appreciate that. Appreciate the hell out of that. Man, it's a win-win situation for sure. Yeah, that's one of the things I was looking at with it. What's the next video coming? It's the cooking video. It's chicken crust pizzas. So because since I can't eat gluten and stuff like that, I've been looking for different alternatives. So, and I made that last night. So that'll be tomorrow's video. And then some of the other videos that I want to do, it's called cloud bread. It's made with cottage cheese and egg whites, and that's it. What music do I like? I listen to pretty much anything. I listen to all kinds of stuff. I'll go all the way from heavy metal to hip hop to like symphony type shit, like Lindsay. Damn it, what the hell's her last name? Lindsay Sterling. I love Lindsay Sterling. Like, I'll go from Lindsay Sterling to, we'll just say like Eminem or Hobson or somebody, and then turn around and listen to some Metallica or Slipknot or whatever, you know? Like, I'm all over the place. My music selection is pretty much the same way as my thought process, really. Just all over. But you want cap sounds too. Who's your favorite artist? One, my favorite like musician, or my favorite ASMR artist. Yeah, I'm gonna do more home repair stuff too. Like do a movie collection of top favorite movies of yours. I make shaking sounds with the disc. really watch TV or anything. And then when my kids moved out, I don't know. When my kids moved out, I just quit watching TV. Pretty much quit everything, man. So, you been wearing any fragrances? Nah, Billy. I tried a few, like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Well, I did. Not to say I tried. I did, and I don't know. I just still didn't really feel all that comfortable. So, yeah. Now I got a couple movies, but that's it. And I got a couple CDs but that's it. Yeah. But my favorite musician. I don't really know. I got like when it comes to like there's Lindsey Sterling. It depends on what you like. Are we talking about like all around musician, like plays instruments and stuff like that, or just vocalist or what? Because like my favorite singer might be Aaron Lewis or Corey Taylor. Like I especially like the way Corey Taylor's voice can go from real heavy metal to a smooth, a real smoothness. Yeah, I know. Billy, I'm gonna do another one. I am gonna do some fragrances. Like I'm getting ready to probably sell my collection. So I'm probably going to do like all the ones I'm getting rid of, and then all the ones that I am going to keep. So yeah, we're gonna sit and doing ASMR with your truck, like it's the trigger tapping on the body. I thought about that one time, but my truck is still wrecked in the front end, and being outside, I can't get anywhere quiet enough anyway, so I don't know if I'd be able to do it. But yeah, like, I tell you what, there's, let's see if I can find it. But yeah, like some of my favorite rappers are Hobson, Samson. Samson's on YouTube. He's real political. And then we have, so Hobson, Samson. I'm trying to think of more lesser known people. So I was going to watch. It's this dude named Norman something. He's a rapper, and he kind of does this weird dance while he's doing stuff on his videos. Hold on. And then we got Savant, that one dude. So come on now. I hate the way my phone lets go of the Wi-Fi. Yeah, real Normans. Like this dude right here. I don't know if you can make it out. It's real Norman Sann. So Norman Sann, NORMANSANN. He's on, I might share one of his videos, but I'm digging the hell out of his shit. But, yeah, there's him, and then there's Savant. I can't remember how to pronounce his name. But, yeah, and then there's a bunch of others, and because I don't listen to a whole lot of music. What's up, Don? Because I don't listen to a whole lot of stuff anymore, and because my memory is shitty, I have trouble remembering. But yeah, like big names. I used to love Nas. I'll let you know, Billy. But yeah, I used to love Nas. Eminem. Oh shit. I loved Outkast, Nappy Roots. So I'm old school. A lot of stuff, Some of them ain't even out no more. Wu-Tang Clan, I love Wu-Tang. And then you got like System of a Down, Rage Against the Machine, Metallica, of course, Avenged Sevenfold. There's a new band too that's on the Paradox band. They're on Instagram. Well, they're on YouTube too, but they're called the Paradox Band. They sound so much like what's their names? Blink 182. They sound so much like Blink 182 back in the day. So yeah, like they brought that sound back big time. The tongue clicking between talking always gets me. Not enough artists do it. Oh, wait, you talking about that, Aaron? So what are some of y'all? Damn, hater. So what are some of y'all's triggers? Like mine, I've said it before, but just in case. I'm pretty much just whispering, crinkling, and whispering, especially with a clicky whisper. Crinkling, like fabric sounds, and like one or two other things, and that's about it. Like I said, most ASMR that people consider triggers gets on my nerves. So yeah, what are some of y'all's triggers? I'm trying to keep this bag quiet. I'm gonna try not to eat these anymore, because this is about the only bad thing that I eat. And I gotta quit eating this garbage, because that's all it is. It's garbage. Blue 1, yellow 5 and 6, red 40. Oh, fuck all that. Palm oil, corn syrup, sugar. I mean, that's like that's like a bag of these is 4 servings per container. That's 26% of that's 26% of your sugars. So in a whole thing, that's 104% of your daily value. So box glass tapping with rambling whispers, probably pretty obvious since I stuck to your channel for so long now. Man, yeah, Caboose, hey, we need to clean up our food big time. Man, like, to me, most of the stuff we eat isn't even food. It's processed garbage, Like, the way I look at it, with science and all, humans have solved so many problems, but at the same time we've solved so many problems, we've created so many problems too. So yeah, us cleaning up our food is a good thing, but I think in the end it's all going to be bullshit. In the end, I don't believe most of what government does. I think most politicians and most people that are up in positions like that do things for show, and the overwhelming majority of them are full of shit. So, but yeah, so I don't trust them, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, one of the videos that I want to do is I want to make my own gummies, because I've seen videos where it's only like, your fruit, it's agar, and then some I think it was syrup or something like that, but you could probably use monk fruit as a sweetener and stuff. So I believe a corrupted businessman now. So in the end, greed is always going to win, sadly. Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. And I think there is and has been a lot of people that went into government with good intentions, and they ended up getting corrupted. So because, well, we could get on what I was about to say. I'd be here for hours, and I don't want to be here for hours because I got other stuff to do. But yeah, I do like the thought of cleaning up our food. So, like, most of what's in the grocery store isn't deserving to be in the grocery store, in all honesty, I think. So, but at the same time, I'm not a scientist and I haven't sat there and studied each thing and everything, but, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's hidden. Like, I really believe that a lot of scientific results are skewed to follow the money. So to either follow the money or well, what's the way I'm trying to put it? Well, y'all get what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. So what's saying that's why I want to get on to the Let's Talk channel, because this channel, this is for all the type of stuff that I've been doing. And if I do all the videos that I want to do on this channel, I'll never get time for one to gain traction before I release another. So I figure I'll do the Let's Talk channel, and it be for stuff like I was just talking about. And then this channel will still continue to be what it's been. So I really hope I can find out what's causing all my shit that has made me intolerant to so many things. Because I really would rather not sell my cologne. I would really rather follow through with what I've been wanting to do with it. So, but yeah, and I have an MRI coming up on the 3rd of June. About damn time. And if they don't find anything other than what they already know is there, then I need to start going through the upper cervical region with the upper cervical specialists and stuff to find out what's going on, because it's something all in that area that's doing it. Whether it's my Chiari or cervical instability or an atlas misalignment, you know, because there's a lot of stuff that goes on in your upper cervical region between your with your C0, C1, C2, and all that. So, like my suboccipital muscles a lot of times feel like they're holding my head on. So, which, if you have cervical instability, it'll make your head feel like it's falling off. So, and that's what my head feels like a lot. But, so, yeah, I don't want to get too much into it because I talk about it enough. But, yeah, I want to. Like, I got these hats that I want to color. Yeah, so I gotta color these. Yeah, I gotta color that one, but I don't think I'm gonna fill it all in. I think it's just gonna be certain parts I want to fill in, and that's it. And then, well, damn, I had the vinyl stuck to this one. Where I was gonna press the logo on, that logo right there. But saying I'd like to do something else on this hat. This is the one I wear all the time. Yeah, because I want to start making and selling hats because, like I've said before, this was all set up. The whole Christopher Cologne thing was supposed to be a whole business. That was the original idea. So make videos and make it a business. So, but things just have not worked out like I planned, and y'all know things don't always go as planned. But seems like that's definitely my way to go. But yeah, and that's like, I have a sound effects pedal. I want to do a video with one of my guitars because it's got some really trippy sounds, and I'd like to do a video going through some of those trippy sounds on the guitar, and even my keyboard too. But I don't know, something's causing a bunch of crackling in my sound, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it or when I'll be able to do it, because I'm dreading going to work tomorrow morning. Thanks for the videos, man. Appreciate it, Chase, man. I feel you. I'm dreading to go to work. I go to work tomorrow, but it's in the afternoon, and I hate working second and third. Like, I don't like working for anybody else, but the past few years things just haven't went the way I wanted to, so I'm still working for a Fortune 500 company that screws its people over when it comes to pay. So, but yeah, but since I've been working second and third the past few years, I have no life whatsoever. Like, my life is, I see my kids a couple times a week, maybe. And I go to work pretty much every day. And then I do videos, and then I might see Leslie too. Like, I haven't seen her in 2 weeks. So, but yeah, like, I have no life whatsoever, and it's depressing. So, I'm 42 years old, and it's like life is over already. And just between the medical problems and the work and not seeing the kids and the kids growing up, things are just, I don't know, life don't hit the same way anymore. It doesn't have that fire that it used to have. So I feel you. Like, and my job, I think my job is what's been making my symptoms worse, because they get bad at work a lot of nights. But I spend a lot of time looking down. So, considering I have the Dietary, and if I have the instability and everything too, the looking down is just aggravating everything. And then what I do, and then where I'm putting these things in and out of a burn unit, I'm doing a lot of this. So, putting a few hundred pieces in that thing a night is a lot of just moving the thoracic and the upper cervical region. But yeah, I hope you get better. Last thing we need is you season up and nobody's there. For real, Andrew, thank you though. Yeah, I think a lot of times, I've been afraid of having a seizure since I was a kid. So, and I've kind of wondered, how, considering of all the different things that I've been experiencing, how far am I away from having one? So, because I know other people with Dietary that do have seizures. So, I've been, my fear of that is kind of ramped up a little bit. It's not something I think on all the time, but when it crosses my mind, I don't like I don't like it. So life works in mysterious ways. It can turn in an instant. That is definitely true, Billy. It does turn very fast, too fast, honestly. So we're all here for you. Appreciate that. Oh man, I can't. It's hard to see who it is because who said that? Because I have like a crack or something right there. Does that say chillin' grillin'? Yeah, appreciate that. But yeah, I gotta get a new screen. So a new screen protector, because this one has cracks, and down towards the bottom of it, it's like chipped and cracked and everything, and it makes it hard to see some stuff. So, or then my eyes are going to shit. Luckily, I have a eye appointment Wednesday, so I'll see how much worse my eyes have gotten, and I can tell my eyes strain a lot nowadays too. So, and I kind of wonder that almost constant lightheaded feeling that I get. I kind of wonder, how much of it is my eyes, struggling to see through these contacts. And yeah, like when I drive, I feel even worse. Like, I love driving. Driving has always been one of my favorite things to do. But, which, this reminds me, if I remember, I'm gonna do a car video. I won't have pictures because I don't have any pictures of my cars, but I want to do a video of all the cars that I've had. So, but yeah, I love driving, and I do not like driving right now. Whenever I drive, I am very, very uneasy. So I don't really care to drive anymore, and I forgot what the hell had me talking about that. But so what's going on? How was your Mother's Day? It was good, Christian. What about yours? I just went to my mom's, and she cooked meatloaf, which is one of my favorite things, and some mashed potatoes, and then I washed her dishes and everything for her, and I got her a card and some flowers and all that. So, but can you do a car tapping? Can you do car ASMR tapping on her in the car? Now I could do one in the car, because I think it was Aaron said something about this earlier, chilling, grilling. Yeah, like I've thought about doing one before, but on the outside of the car, it'd probably be too loud because I can't really find any place that wouldn't be loud. Now, I did one in a park one day, but that was on a day that it was really dead. So, but the inside would definitely work. But I definitely couldn't do it with it running because my truck has an exhaust on it that's pretty damn loud. Oh yeah, this whole shelf right here is, come on. We'll grab one of my favorite ones, a Sorrow hot pepper. Man, I didn't get to wear this at all this winter. Look at that. This is one that I've worn the most. Yeah, this stuff is great. Like, it's got a sweetness to it. It's got a spiciness to it. Even though there's a little bit, this would be one that I keep. Like my son wants my LPDO, the hash intense. He wants that one so bad. My oldest son does. You know what? We'll do one. We'll get, for people that haven't seen, Products, small company, good sense. Small company, but good sense. They have one called Morning Wood. That was the first one I bought. I love the name of it, Morning Wood. Damn, my stomach. And if you had to choose just one to have, man, if I had to choose just one. Now, if we were to cut out, oh shit, I don't know, that would be hard, cause we got, there's patchouli TB from Niche for All. There is, then there's my Dr. Squatch colognes. Like the Dr. Squatch that I would probably go with the most is Fireside Bourbon. I love Fireside Bourbon, but damn it, what's the name of it? Hold on, I got it down here. Oh, Rainforest Mist. Rainforest Mist is really good too, but you know, as far as just one, I don't know if I had to go with just one. I really don't know. Yeah, that sounds good. My dad just grilled some steaks, hamburgers, sausage, and vegetables, and some family. My mom and dad came over. That's cool. So did your mom have a good time, Christian? Oh yeah, I'm getting rid of Machino Toy. Boy, that's stinking ass shit. That stuff's horrible. I don't see how anybody likes that garbage. You know, but we're all different. You know, like I said before, I've taken a cologne and had 3 or 4 different people smell it, and everybody smelled something different. So it's crazy how that is. It's all the same scent, but we all take in something different. Yeah. What now? If you're starting a collection, like, I wouldn't go crazy. Like, you know, you got people that aren't what's called, that aren't reviewers and stuff like that, that have collections like the size that I have, which mine's like 200 bottles, and a lot of people have more than that. To me, that's a total waste. Like, if I would have never started this, if I would have never done this to be a reviewer, I would probably have maybe at the most 10 fragrances, at the most. So, but yeah, to me, it's a waste because a lot of them just start sitting, and from what I've seen, I've experienced just with my collection, some of the scents do change because you don't know, like some of them, when you, like, let's say you buy them at Burlington or like a Marshall's or whatever, you don't know how old that cologne is, how long it's been since it was made. So, but yeah, I'm gonna do like my top 50, you know, the 50 that I'll keep if I sell my collection. Yeah, a solid 3 would be good. Like, get you one you can definitely wear all year round, you know. Like what I would do, I'd get one that I could wear all year round. I'd get one that's a good one for like winter. So, and then like a good leathery or spicy fragrance, or leathery spicy for winter. And then maybe one, you know, that like a good, like one that's more, you know, it does lean more towards winter, but you could also rock it on a summer night or whatever on a summer or warmer spring night. Like, that's what I would go for. So, yeah, my mom enjoyed it. My dad, I cleaned the house for her. Hell yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm glad she enjoyed it. And, you know, if there's any moms on here, which I know it's mainly men that listen to my channel, but if there's any moms on here, happy Mother's Day. But yeah, that's like this right here, the aether or ether. How do you pronounce? I think I looked it up one time. I think it's aether. I think, but yeah, this is a good one. The obsidian's a good one, and these aren't what I like. One thing that I like about these is they're not really strong in your face fragrances. Like, this one's stronger than the obsidian is, and the obsidian reminds me, which the obsidian, this one right here, which is what they sent me because they seen where I did a review. Austin is the owner's name. Austin saw where I did a review on the one that I bought, and he went and sent me this and the beard oil. But yeah, this to me smells like Sauvage EDP without the ambroxan. So it doesn't, well, yeah, it smells like Sauvage EDP with a lighter ambroxan scent to it. So I love this, man. See, and that's what sucks. So much of this stuff I didn't even get to wear a whole lot of. Some Gucci cologne in the vest, but hours. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of people, I've noticed a lot of reviewers say that about some of the more expensive stuff, that it only lasts like a few hours. Now, but like on average, that's what you're getting usually, is like 4 to 8 hours for most things. But like those Dr. Squatch colognes, you're getting 10, 12 hours out of them. Except for this is the only one. This is Glacial Falls. This is the only one I don't get a whole lot of time out of longevity. It doesn't have a lot of longevity, or at least maybe it's just my nose. Maybe I'm just going nose blind, but this stuff smells so good, but it doesn't last but maybe like 4 hours. So not too big on cologne. But the two that I do have are Prada Black and Prada Ocean. Honestly, Christian, I've never smelled I have smelled a Prada fragrance. I smelled them in Ulta actually. I bought this Summer Vibes. I love this stuff. I bought that when it first came out. But yeah, I bought that when it first came out, and I got it from Ulta. So while I was in there, I smelled some, and I smelled a couple Prada, but I don't remember what they smelled like. But I do remember that the majority of what I smelled in there, I was like, damn, I already got the majority of these scents already, just in different colognes, because most of what I have is like cologne fragrances, really. So, but I wish I could remember what they smelled like. I haven't been by Ulta in a while, so next time I'm that way, I might go in just to smell some stuff, because I can smell stuff. The problem is, if I keep smelling it, like if I were to wear it and I was just smell it over and over and over, that's when it starts bothering me. So, but yeah. Shit, sorry y'all, I know that was probably loud. But yeah, I don't know. Like, the other colognes that I want to get is, well, I mean, I do want to get them, but it's by a company called The Black Stuff. They're an all-natural company like Dr. Squatch. And, but this guy, he really talks about, like, he talks a lot of shit about Dr. Squatch, or he was at one time talking a lot of shit about Dr. Squatch. But yeah, he started making his own stuff back during, I think it was during the pandemic, whenever that all was going on, and then he turned it into a business. I think that's the story of how it goes. But yeah, that I've been wanting to try. I never got to try his soap, but I'm probably gonna try the soap. Just, I don't know if I'm gonna get the cologne, but the cologne, he doesn't have the bottles like that are. He doesn't have the bottles that are like this size. All his bottles are 10 milliliter bottles. Have you ever traveled out of the country? Last year I went to Italy, Switzerland, Germany with my school, and it was a crazy experience. Hell yeah, Christian. Nah, I've never been out of the country. Excuse me. And since all this shit started with me in 2008, well, not, I ain't gonna say since 2008, but in like 2012, I think 2012, 2013, I found out I have trouble with elevation change. The pressure, like, I don't live far from the mountains. I love the mountains. I can't go because the hellacious symptoms that I started experiencing while I'm going up, I can't, it's hard to handle. So I'm afraid to get on a plane because I'm afraid, the way I look at it, if the elevation change affects me that bad, what's going to happen if I get on a plane, because if it starts, like, when I do go to the mountains, the few times I've been since the first time it did it, I can stop. If I pull over, I'm good I'm good. And then I get back in the car and, like, I have to stop a few times. But if I get in a plane, there is no coming back down right away, so I don't even attempt it. But I would love to go to Italy because I'm half Italian, so, like, if I was to go with my mom's maiden name, it would be Occhio Grosso. So OCCHIOGROSSO. It's kind of like spelling Mississippi, but yeah. So I've always wanted to go to Italy, and I've wanted to go overseas, period. But I would love to travel and see other places. But yeah, I don't know. Shit. I don't know how good I would do. So you said you went with your school. Are you in high school or are you in college? Why did you sell me fentanyl? I don't know, it just seemed like the right thing to do. Chill guy. But yeah. Yeah, but like I said, I would love to go overseas. That's like my mom. My mom wants to go to Italy, saying I'm third generation Italian American. I'm a junior in high school. Okay. Damn, y'all do some traveling, don't you? Shit. Man, just, hey, enjoy it. Enjoy it. I quit when I was like 16, which there's a few reasons why I ended up quitting, but I wish I would have stayed. I wish I would have graduated. Like, I look back now and it's like, man, I fucked a lot of shit up in my life. So yeah, right. While I think a lot of schools, well, I think a lot of what schools teach us is like half-ass truths and shit, and there's a lot of other things that they should be teaching us. Yeah, I still wish I would have stayed in school. I still try to get my kids to stay in school. But, yeah, man, yeah, Dad, definitely keep up with it. Damn, I understand being nervous about it. But why are you nervous? Are you nervous because it's your last year? Or are you just nervous just because it's a next grade? So, which I can understand either way. And you got plans to go to college or anything? I went to college. I quit school. I ended up getting my GED. I went to college, and for broadcasting, it wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, because really what I wanted to do, I just wanted to learn how to operate all the equipment, because I used to rap, and this was back in the day, so I wanted to learn how to operate all that shit so I could record music and all this and that, because there wasn't a music recording school anywhere around here. So I was like, damn, that's the closest thing. But it wasn't what I thought, so I quit with that. It's ready to be done. Hey, Austin, I feel you there too, man. I mean, yeah, I feel you be ready to be done with school. Yeah, even though I quit, I can still see that too. So, because like I said, I think a lot of stuff is bullshit when it comes to school, and they could do other things a lot better. So, I feel you want to be done. I'm a junior in college, so excited for senior year. Hell yeah, Savage. Damn, what you taking? What's your major? Yeah, I agree with you. Some of the stuff that school teaches is questionable, but for me, the big part about school is the social aspect and seeing all my friends and peers. That's what keeps me going. Hey, I feel you, because somebody that feeds off of people's energy and everything, I really feel you on that. Because, yeah, like I was saying earlier, since the way my job and everything is, I'm just kind of, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Not necessarily isolated, but you got introverted. My life has become so introverted, and there is nothing to feed off of. So, like, right now, this is so easy because I'm reading. I mean, it'd be easier if y'all were talking, but I'm reading and I'm able to respond and feed off of things. So, it's easier than just doing the video, just doing a regular old video. College and play ball. Hell yeah, what you gonna play? Basketball, football, what? Marketing. Damn it. The damn water in between the water and those gushers. Marketing, accounting, and a minor in Japanese. Oh hell yeah. What's my job is I do physical testing. I test I probably shouldn't say, but well, fuck it. I test fabric that gets sent to companies and like the military and stuff like that, and we even do military fabric for other countries too. So I test like the finishes that are put on the fabric. I was a machine operator, but now I do that because the walking, that I don't know if y'all seen, but I had a video where I did show the hole in my foot. So the walking all around that plant was killing my foot, and the hole in my foot got way too damn big. So, but hell yeah, football. football. That was my favorite sport. So just be careful and protect your head, because all the concussions I had when I was younger, and then I know the Chiari, my brain being out of position, is part of it. But protect your head for real. Take care of your head. Your head and your feet are so important to take care of, because your feet carry you through life. And your head, man, without this working correctly, nothing else is gonna work right. So, but yeah, like, my memory sucks. So, but give your younger self some advice. What would you say to yourself? You know what, Snook? I don't even know, because I've thought about this a bunch. Like, if I could go back in time and tell my younger self something that could make my life better. What the hell? Oh, it's the red light off the mic. That could make my life better in certain aspects. But the things that I have that I love now, I could lose. So, I don't know if I would go back, but if I could go back without losing the people that I love and everything, it would probably be stay more disciplined and consistent. Discipline myself more and be more consistent. That would probably be it. Other than, the simple stuff like staying in school and everything. So, hell yeah, y'all. Shit. I wish y'all a lot of success in college and everything. Whether it's the football or the accounting and all that. Football, that was my dream. But I got hit by that car in high school, and which the Chiari would have kept me from playing anyway. But I was going to try to play after I hurt my neck. I was still going to try to play anyway. And everybody wanted me to play. So, but I never made it to that next season because I got hit by the car. And there went that. So, but I wish y'all much success in that shit. Like I said, take care of your head for real. That's like my oldest son, Brett. Damn it. That's like my oldest son, Brett. He wants to box. But, shit, hell yeah, Wyoming. Damn. He wants to box, but man, I don't want to let him, because I don't want him taking all the hits to his head that he's going to take, because I don't want him having the same problems with memory and cognitively, and emotion, because I'm pretty sure part of my problem emotionally, like with depression and everything, is because of the concussions and all the hits I've taken to my head before. So, and I don't want him to be like that either. Right, but there's hope I can work hard and get a scholarship. Hell yeah, Austin, anything's possible, man. Anything's possible. Guaranteed walk on spot, fuck yeah. Shit, go for that, man. Hell yeah. Damn, Mindy, if you were to go to Clemson, you wouldn't be all that far from me. I mean, it'd be a few hours, but do you have any social media? I have Instagram under Christopher Cologne. I have my Facebook, and that's really it. Like, I got a Christopher Cologne Facebook, but I don't do nothing on it, So, what's up, Low Growl? if you were gonna make it or not. Yeah, y'all, if y'all like deep voices, check out Low Growl, because he's got a pretty good channel. Dietary. Yeah, I wish I was still the perfume pimp. I'm not pimping no perfume anymore. I hope to one day again, but who knows, you know. That's like just a minute ago. My head didn't do it, but I could feel it in my neck. It felt like my head wanted to start to shake. But yeah. Only D3, let's chill with them, but didn't offer a good education opportunities, to be honest. Clemson's your dream school. Hell yeah, man. A kid that I grew up with, well, he was actually younger than me. He was my friend's brother. He was my friend's little brother, Jonathan Bullard. He went to Clemson. I'm pretty sure Jonathan went to Clemson. Yeah, the area that I live in, like Sidney Rice comes from my area. Not my same town, but the surrounding area. Sidney Rice, which he played for the Vikings. He was there back in the 2000s when Brett Favre ended up retiring from Green Bay and going there. But then Brandon Spikes, he comes from my town. Jonathan Bullard comes from my town, which I played football with Brandon's older brother. And there's been quite a few others. That's like an Olympic runner that went to the same high school I did. Travis Patchett, he was in the Olympics, which he was a little younger than me. But yeah, so Clemson, you know, it's a few hours, but it ain't that far. All of them were ass academically. Oh, yeah, Landon, I'm all right. You know, I'm not as good as I want to be, but I'm not as bad as I could be, and not feeling as bad as I have been. So, yeah, but the shit, the way it goes, like, man, I never know how I'm gonna feel from really 1 minute to the next. I could be feeling like I am right now, where I'm all right, and then 2 minutes from now, I might turn my head a certain way, or what the hell ever, and I go all to shit. So I never know. But yeah. Hey, Low Growl, have you gotten any new cologne or oils or anything? Because I remember you doing some videos on that before. Hey, thanks, Minty. I appreciate you too. I hope all goes well with you too. Yeah, y'all, I guess here in a few minutes I'm gonna get off here because it's all. I've been on here, what, an hour and 8 minutes now. That's pretty good. I was just gonna get on here for like 20 or 30 minutes and that was it. I didn't expect to stay on this long. So, but, yeah. But yeah, like, I bought the fog machine for a video. I want to do that video. There's one other thing that I want to get because it's going to kind of be a funny video. There's another one that I want to do. I want to do a cologne salesman with Tourette's. And that's like the reason why I'd be tapping and doing certain things with the ASMR. And then I want to do a shoe salesman video. Yeah, Low Growl, right now I'm just going to do one. I'm just going to do Sunday nights at 9 because I don't know when not be able to do another one throughout the week. It would just end up being like a surprise video, and it would probably end up being way too late or way too early in the day. So it would end up being like 12 or 1 in the daytime, or it would end up being like 1 or 2 at night. So okay, I totally misread who asked me if I decided twice or once. But yeah, so right now, just Sundays. I need to re-up on the One Sauvage arrows and a few others. Halo Growl, which arrows do you like better? Do you like Flame or do you like the original? I have Flame, but I like the original better. The EDT original, not the EDP. I don't think I've even smelled the EDP of the regular arrows. You know, the original EDP. Okay, yeah, I haven't even smelled that one. I've just smelled the EDT, but I love it. So. Like this. I know this ain't arrows or anything, but this light blue summer vibes. I think I like this better than the original because it smells like a spicy version of the original. So, but yeah. Man, there's been some colognes that I've been wanting to buy, but then I'm just like, dude, you're gonna piss away your money because you're gonna get it and then you're not gonna be able to wear it. It's just gonna end up sitting there on the shelf. But I've thought about maybe, since I can handle smelling them just for a minute or two, I've thought about buying colognes and then opening them up on here and then turning around and then just selling them for what I bought them for or whatever. So, or a few dollars cheaper. That way I can still do the content that I wanted to do, you know, originally, and but still be able to get my money back for them. So, since I can't wear shit anymore, but like, cause it was crazy. Oh yeah, because most of my fragrances are like clones or stuff like that, or maybe not necessarily clones, but inspired by type fragrances, like my Ocha Ineffable. It smells a little better than Creed Aventus, and it lasts. That shit lasts forever. So, yeah, that is true. I hate that right there. My screen's messed up. You know, that would be good to do a, are you talking about getting stuff from a sampling website? Or are you talking about doing a sampling website? I mean, either one would be cool. Like, I thought about doing a decant website. But my problem is, if I was to do one, I can't get the decanter to work. Okay. Yeah, see, I thought about doing something like that. But everything I order, all the decant kits that I've ordered to do the stuff, I can't get them to work right. Like, so that's the reason why that's the reason why I didn't end up doing videos like I was gonna do when it came to that stuff. But yeah, I've thought about that a few times. What's up, AJ? Damn, for some of y'all, it's probably a good thing I dragged this out as long as I did. Well, I didn't necessarily drag it out. I've just been enjoying talking to y'all because, well, before I got on this live, I was thinking about shit, just life and everything, and I was not feeling too good. So I was glad to start this live, honestly. It's crazy. It's crazy how things can get you. Like, I'm in the same place that I was in when me and my ex were together, and I had, all that. Like, me and my ex stayed here with the kids, and this is where she left my ass, because we had this place and we had another place, which is where she's at. But yeah, the kids live with her and everything, so I don't know. Like I said, I work a lot. I don't see my kids a whole lot. I don't really see anybody a whole lot. So I see a picture or, something like that, and it'll just, sometimes, man, it just sets the mental off. So that it sucks. Like, I never thought I'd have felt the way I feel at 42 years old. If you would have told me this shit back in the day, man, Chris, is where you gonna be at 42, I'd have been like, hell no. Well, shit, life definitely took me in a hell of a direction. I was sent a sticker, but I know YouTube takes it. Hey, thanks, Chillin' Grillin'. Yeah, my Cash App is the same. I appreciate the hell out of that. So, because I'm trying to come up with, that's one reason why I'm trying to work so much again, so I can see doctors and everything. So, what's up, Brandon? Yeah. Hope your Mother's Day went good. Damn. Yeah, man, that's a hell of a thing. It's crazy. Like, I was thinking about my mom's 68, and I was listening to Oral Fixated, Mark's channel, which, if y'all don't know, it's spelled A-U-R-A-L, Fixated. Yeah, Oral Fixated. And he was talking about his mom being 99 years old, and I was just like, damn. So that got my brain spinning on different things. So, but yeah, y'all, we're at an hour and 18 minutes. I guess I'm gonna cut it at an hour and 20. So, because I got a little bit of thing. I got a couple things to do, and then go to bed. So I gotta edit the video for tomorrow too, because I started earlier editing it in the truck when I was waiting on my mom to get home, but I ended up falling asleep. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate it, Jake. Yeah, I'm having a better night than I was. So yeah, this live was a blessing, I guess you could say. But yeah, I started editing it, and I kind of laid there because I wasn't feeling all that great. I laid my seat back as much as it could because it doesn't go all that far back, and I fell asleep. So, and then she pulled up and woke me back up. I appreciate it, Billy. You too, man. But yeah, and that video is pretty long, and I'm going to end up cutting a lot of it out, so I'm going to end up having to do a lot of editing on it. So, matter of fact, I'm probably not even going to do what I was going to do. I'm just going to, whenever I get off of here, I'm going to jump on that too. Hey, appreciate it, Jake. Hell yeah, appreciate that. I thank you. So, bro, the Blazers were up like 41 or something against the Cavs in the playoffs. Capture the onesie too. Damn. So they're blowing them the hell out, huh? Hey, you too, Brandon. Thanks, Christian. Hey, thanks again, Jake. Appreciate it. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna get off here so I can start editing that video and everything. But yeah, for y'all that sent me something, I appreciate it. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next video tomorrow. So y'all, happy Mother's Day. Have a good one. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.